Satan is cloaked. He doesn't want you to know that he's the one operating. So what he does is that he hides behind people and what he operates. There is what is called the puppet master, someone who hides behind the scenes and calls the shot. He does the controlling. And there's also what is called the puppet. Hey friends, Dorinda here. Earlier, we looked at the ranking of blood and how to enter into a covenant with God. We continue again with some examples of covenant, and in this session, we are looking at evil covenant. Hear this. Satan is cloaked. He doesn't want you to know that he's the one operating. So what he does is that he hides behind people and what he operates. There is what is called the puppet master, someone who hides behind the scenes and calls the shot. He does the controlling. And there's also what is called the puppet. So the puppet becomes the worker bee of the puppet master, doing all his work. That is how Satan operates. Let's look at the fall of man. We are told that Eve interacted with the serpent. Meanwhile, it wasn't the serpent, but it was Satan who found an animal or a creature close to what he was looking for. Okay. That is why when God was addressing all three of them, he addressed both the serpent and Satan because he knew. Again, look at the story of the king of Tyre. When God was addressing him, he actually addressed the king and Satan. So that is how Satan operates. So he looks for bodies that he can use. So you might think that you are engaging someone, but unknown to you, it is Satan that you are engaging. Demons are disembodied spirit. And in order to have legality to operate on this earth, they look for bodies, possess them, and use them to carry out what they want. That said, let's look at what evil covenant means. It simply means going into a covenant with Satan. And hear this, there are two key realms, the kingdom of light and the kingdom of darkness. There is no gray spot. There is no in between. So it's either you are a child of God, you belong to Jesus, or automatically, whether you know it or not, you belong to Satan. Again, there is nothing like good evil or bad evil. It is deception. All of them report to their master Satan. Whether you go to a witch, a fetish priest, a malam, whoever. They have their rankings, but please know that at the end of the day, they all report to Satan. So don't allow yourself to be deceived or played. Oh, this one is good evil and that one is bad evil. It is deception. They are all the same. Satan hates the human race with all passion. He doesn't have any good plan for mankind. His end is destruction. So when you enter into a covenant with him, know that it is destruction that is your end. And again, Satan is not the opposite of God. God is God all by himself. He doesn't have any comparer. But in the sovereignty of God, God has actually allowed Satan to operate within a certain time frame. We are told in the Bible of how he fell, and the people that saw him wondered if this was the person that oppressed the whole world. So listen, no matter what he claims is giving you, know that at the end of the day, it is destruction that awaits you. Nothing of his is free. Satan is a thief, wicked and deceptive. When you enter into an evil covenant with him, please know that whatever he claims is giving you, they're actually stolen goods, robbing Peter to pay Paul. He steals them from somewhere, puts his name on it, and what? And gives them out as though they are his. Perhaps unknown to you, some of the things he's even giving you are actually yours. The problem is what? Ignorance. So he has stolen from you and using the back door to sell it back to you with conditions and all kinds of afflictions. So please don't be deceived. There is a way that seemeth right unto man, but its end thereof is destruction. Satan is a fallen, rebellious angel who manipulates mankind to submit to him when it should be the other way around. God has given us authority and power over him, and he knows. So what he does is that he casts the spirit of fear on mankind, so that by doing so, man fears him when he rather fears man. He is a fallen, rebellious angel. Clearly, this is not someone that you want to go into a covenant with. Okay, even the people who serve him, he has nothing good for them. All of them, destruction awaits them. Sometimes the very situation for which you go to him for help is the one who actually instigates those things. So please don't let anything deceive you to run to that guy for help. The only help and safe place is Jesus. Awesome. We'll draw the curtain on this session. Please subscribe, share, comment, and like. And always remember this, that Jesus loves you and he has good plans for your life. Until I come your way again, please take care of yourself and know that you are special. Bye.